Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Dune Awakening, focusing on single-player content and story content, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dune Awakening. Last recording session, we uncovered the map. I explained, I don't know, oh no, see, now you can see. Is there a way to... I hit L. No, that's... Oh, that's nice. Filter. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's because... Hold on. I go to here. Alright, now it stays out because it's reading the map in the background. Gotcha. So, I might do it on my own, but as far as stuff goes, the bandit camps, as I explained, so there are 71 on the map, but only, and I'm making this part up, but I know it's true, a percentage of them pop every week. So if there's 71 on the map, only 75% of them, however many that is, will be chosen every week to be popular. And then next week, a different, I'm sure there's plenty of overlap, but just to keep things randomized, the testing stations, so the Rex, I will do. The testing stations, I will do. The orange things I will do, and the I guess they're not. What do they call them? Let's see. Hazards. Here we go. So cave shipwrecks, trading posts. I will do it. Enemy camps, enemy outposts. Oh, then they add fortresses. Okay. Landmarks. Yeah. So like anything that can't be repeated, that's randomized, I won't consider towards the 100% completion. That makes sense? But anything that is locked, like this is going to appear every week, I will consider towards the 100% completion rate. Now, I may not do that all on recording, especially if I'm like, listen, all I'm going to do this week is just farm, or this recording says just farm 3 hours. I'll still record it in case something interesting happens. But you're not going to sit here on YouTube and watch, I don't think. You'd be willing to watch me for an hour or 3 hours just harvesting stuff. I could be wrong. Left's monument. Oh, interesting. So I didn't trigger the monument, but I did trigger the thing under. Okay. So this just must be no-goes. Okay. Story-wise, we crashed. I don't think I covered this last time. We crashed. I think I owe you 2 recordings worth. And we're just trying to survive. The Fremen have disappeared. We've started taking steps for figuring out what's going on. I suspect what it's going to turn out to be, because they didn't really cover it in the... I don't think they covered it. And again, it's been a long time since I read the books. I know they didn't cover it in the movies. But, the Fremen were eradicated. Yet, I'm sure there was a black market capturing Fremen and throwing them off planet, right, as slaves. I bet there are a ton of, because the Dune universe is big on genetic memory, i.e., I can tap into my genes and read the memories of my ancestors all the way back to the first one, whoever that may be. I suspect what they're gonna do here in this storyline is, A, the Fremen in the northern hemisphere wiped out. Fremen in the southern hemisphere may still be alive, but more importantly, enough Fremen were slave traded off-world that we are now subconsciously being called back, accessing that genetic memory, and repopulating the Fremen race using that genetic memory as a template. Otherwise, yeah, not much has happened story-wise. We're just doing stuff. I did see some ornithopters flying around. Apparently people still farm the Rex in this area. But I didn't have a chance to talk to anyone. Other than that, we do have a skill point, but I don't think we have anywhere... I mean, like, we need the second level to get any of this here. We did unlock planetology. So is there anything in here? I'm like, oh, a point in there. The compactor. We're not gathering dew yet. We're not doing mechanical stuff. I guess that's good. Is there anything in the trooper? I grabbed the sugar wire claw for help in movement. I guess range damage never hurt. Right? I'm not using disruptors. Yeah, like going like this path on the right-hand side appeals to me. I'm not sure about anything else, but I do appreciate the skill system. I do appreciate the research system, and I do appreciate the crafting system. They did a really good job designing things. That's an ability technique. Oh, now that would be useful. I'm not sure about the anti-gravity field. But the suspensor dash would be a good technique. Honestly, as would center of mass, right? So now I don't aim for the head, I aim for the body. Alright, I will put a point in here. And maybe we save up for those two techniques. As is, we are running low. The durability on our gun is going to run out. We have a backup. Durability on our knife's going to run out. We have a backup. We might need a cutting tool backup and a blood extractor back. Otherwise, everything else is good. I'm not really using binoculars. We are going to need a backup power pack, and suspensor field just in case. Okay. I don't know what goes there or there. Unless there's... Like, this is a shield, obviously. Personal shield. Maybe there are suspensor belts that take up 2 slots and power packs that take up 2 slots. That could be true. So, before we begin... There you go. Things we might need on our journey. Nothing in here. I'm gonna take the copper ore. I don't know how much we'll need. There. Nothing in there. Nothing. Well, hold on. No, we can find most of it. So we will need a backup power pack. We'll say this one. And a backup suspensor field, so this one. And we'll let those sit. I will be extracting blood. Yeah, 10% is not much. Yeah, damaged or broken items can be repaired. I think I'd rather have the recycler, to be honest, because I can't repair do the repair thing yet. So if we go into crafting, so this is 20 salvaged metal, because we need to back up one of those, and we have a backup gun. So that's an easy, pop this in, go to crafting, go ahead, craft one of these. Great. Open this, throw this back in, and now we have a backup for when the one we have eventually breaks. I think that's plenty of shots, plenty of money, blood packs, everything else we're good to go. Can I? No, I can't. I don't want to destroy the items, but I don't want to carry them around everywhere as well. But I guess we're stuck with that. So we'll go ahead, fall down, and we will head towards Griffin's Reach trade post. We're a little low on bandages. Can I make any bandages? Schematics combat? No. I have no plant fibers. So we'll keep an eye out for plant fibers. I don't know what that is. Oh, I must have... There we go. The hold to remove a personal marker. So I must have... Okay. Must have triggered it. Alright, so we're headed behind us. This way. Oh, before I forget... I almost ran out of here. Bad water. Usage. E. So... One from there. One from there. One sip from there. One sip from there. And we're good to go. Alright, now we will head... Nikes, is that a storm? Nope. This way. Okay, I think it rolled through. Oh. But we are headed in this direction. I'm not going to pick up any more copper ore. If they ask for 200, I will take the time. To, mine it near there. But otherwise, we're good. There's a worm behind us, isn't there? Nope. Oh, that was actually a really good spot for plant fiber. We'll dash this way. Woo! Inventory. Crafting. I own 2. Craft. Oop, that's 3. 6, 7. Alright, we'll call that good. I'm not gonna use any. I think my health is lower than I thought it was. Okay. I will go ahead and use one now. Looks like it's about halfway. There we go. So we'll let that fill up. Yeah, I am enjoying this game. And it doesn't feel like, at least at this stage, I enjoy the fact that it's like, oh, I know there are people here, but I'm glad I haven't met them yet. So I like the hints of civilization. I am appreciating that. Let me make sure. Yeah, all right, 50. Perfect. So that means we can make 10 bandages if we need to. But yeah, and the durability, I will talk about the durability, because that is always a tricky thing to do in any game. The durability has to have an impact on the game. Alright. I don't need to worry about that, but I do need to be aware of it. But it can't happen so often that people are like, listen, every 5 minutes I have to craft a new damn item. It is just, get rid of it, you know what I mean? I think the durability on items is exactly where they need to be, right? If we are constantly using these items, every 7 to 8 hours maybe, it's like, oh, okay, boom. I need to craft a new one. So you get plenty of work out of items.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Hagar Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Mm-hmm. We've already been here, Chain 1, so it's changed. So we'll take this. Just 40? Oh, wow. So we'll go ahead and accept that. Oh, wait. Delivered to contract board. Deliver items. Deliver. Contact issuer. Copper. Finally, I've waited weeks for that copper. It's damn hard to run an efficient scrap business with the quality of salvage contractors keep dropping. Oh, when the quality of salvage contractors keeps dropping. Nothing but unreliable slackers, like that Nasir. He's probably passed out in a Samuda den somewhere. Anyway, you've proven you can deliver, so I might have work for you. Firm. Wrecking crew. This war and constantly replacement parts. Reach the Rock of the Alcyon. Okay, accept contract.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands.
So we've already...
The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Alright, so many contractors require you to report to the contract issuer over the CommuniNet as a final step. You don't contact the issuer immediately. You can always do this in the Contracts tab by selecting the contract and clicking Contract Issuer. I think we did that anyways. So we've already been to the Wreck of the Alcyon. I should have looked up how much I needed. Do I dump this? I can always farm more. I think I am going to drop that. Yeah, so shipwrecks are massive structures often visible from afar due to their sheer size. A green map marker indicates that components needed to create weapons and armors can be found at this location. So we've already cleared out the Alcyon, but it looks like we're going to do it again. Which is hilarious. This will happen often in a game such as this. I tend to be a bit of an Explorosaurus and a loot goblin. Because we have to worry about weight, I am... Can I swing bomb? Where's the Alcyon? You know what? We're gonna shoot past the Alcyon real quick. We're gonna trigger the Calip's monument, and then we'll come back and do the Alcyon. as I was saying, a bit of an Explorosaurus and a Loot Goblin, because I have to worry about weight and limited space. I am curbing my Loot Goblin tendencies, but not my Explorosaurus tendencies. So yeah. So we got plenty of water, bandages. I can always make more ammo, but from scrap, so I'm not worried about that. If my blood thing breaks, I've got a new one. We'll use it till it breaks, and then we'll toss it. And we do have a backup gun, so I'm okay with that. We're just gonna swing by the outskirts here. Again, no need to start fights. You know what I mean? Like, we get experience for fighting, but it's not enough to make me want to go, ooh, let me clear out everything. And you can't clear out everything because it does respawn. Uh-oh. I'm a Sardaukar. Again, we'll stick to the... I was gonna say shadows, but it's nighttime. So, yeah. We'll stick to the rock and avoid combat as much as we can. So, you can move at a, you know, like, because stamina is infinite, you can move at a quick pace. There's some intel in there. I didn't, again, Sunday to Monday, I don't have time to kill. Whoa. To kill. So I didn't get a chance to do, like, alright, I just went out and did these side things. Now they are very active this evening. We should be okay. Like I said, we're gonna swing by the Alcyon. I'm not gonna go to it. That wasn't warm. I think that was a Sardaukar ship shooting someone down. Ice blow? What the hell is going on over there? That's not... Well, I don't think that's spice. Why would they do spice blow here? Map, we're still... We'll run to here. I think that was them shooting someone. It could have been Spice Blow, but I don't think so. Would Spice Blow be purple? I don't think so. We can't. Alright, so yeah, I'm trying to get to the monument first. We've been running all night. You think we'd be more tired? There we go. Just keep a little topped off. Watch out for the worm. We should be good. Okay, so we're looking for the monument. Whoa! Oh, warm over there. Him. So, I think it's above me? We're gonna do a little climbing. Which, actually, hold on. I don't... Nope. I don't need to work as hard as I think I do. In vertical is a thing. There we go. Right up top. I'll grab the actuators and the cash, leave everything else. Cool. Don't know what the monument's about. Actuators and cash. Now we've triggered it. We'll probably have to come back here for a quest. Alright, so now let's head back to the wreck. I'm not close enough. Go. So yes, claw, really good for scaling vertical. Dash, really good for scaling, dealing with horizontal crossing. Should be okay. Be warm. As warm-ish.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Coriolis, 5 hours. Monday, not Tuesday. Well, we'll be done in 5 hours, so I guess we don't have to worry about it before then. The Coriolis storm is the storm that Oh, it might not be American time, right? This is an Australian-based company, I believe, and I believe in Australia they're technically a day ahead. Oh. What is the date in Australia? Yes! They're technically a day ahead. Okay. So the storm that resets the desert, the Coriolis storm, will hit for Mondays on me, not Tuesday. And Tuesdays they use for down. Tuesdays they do the reset and they'll use it for downtime. And oh no, that means Mondays and Wednesdays. No, Thursdays. Well, this could get awkward. All right. Anyways, we need to get into some shade real quick. I think that's enough shade. This will be. Oh, okay. So having heat stroke just means I drain my water faster. Doesn't affect health. Okay, that's good. Now we can go in up here. And I can't get in because technically I haven't dealt with everyone yet. But we can go in back to front if we so choose. Right?
Who goes there?
Oh, hold on. I don't think they'll check out this far. I'll keep the claw. I'll ditch this to unequip. And then equip the compel.
I see.
I can hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Scan this. I know they're in here. Or they were in here. I don't know where they've gone. That. Clear that out. Can I? No. So they ran all the way around and avoided me? Is that what I'm getting? Because they should be in here. But they're not in here anymore. I don't know what is happening. Alright, anyways. So now we just need the amplifier. I'm trying to remember, is there anything worth, other than that, there's anything worth clearing out in the entire area? And I think the answer is no. Where's the Holtzman amplifier? Is it in here? Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, interesting. Go ahead and pop 2 of those. Drain you of blood. Drain you of blood. Yeah, see, now we need 160 copper ore. So, easy enough to get. Alright, so the Holtzman amplifier is in a different section of the ship. I have grabbed this before. Go ahead. So now we're just looking for that. Okay, so we've been through here. So we'll start at the top and work our way to the bottom. That's in there. This is the front of the ship. Oh, it could be in this section. I might need to use a guide for it. There. Oh, wait. Does that mean I have 2 of them now? No. Alright. So now we found it. Still grab the parts. We need 160 ore. Which is doable. Do-do-do-do. He's coming. I think he got stuck. Hold on. Oh, there he is. How much? I can store one more. Alright, so 6. And after that, we're capped. Go ahead and use another. So deliver the Holtzman amplifier. Okay. How much? Oh, we still got it. Whoops, wrong buttons. We're just gonna run by. I think we've got enough.
There's someone here.
What I will do is on my way back, I will try to mine the 160 ore or so. Yeah. Which shouldn't take too long. Again, I'm gonna wait till we're in the shade on this side. I'll go ahead and pop the suit for 1 and 5 for 1, and we're good. We're already over halfway.
Reveal yourself.
Hmm? Do I have to be?
I require backup.
Can you hear them? I can't see. Oh, there they are. Okay. 4 is fine. Always make more. Now we're back into the 4. Go to 7. For the improvised cutter ray. Upgrade your armors and weapons. So again, we'll try to avoid the fighting. And we'll try to avoid the Sardukar as well. But we should be good. 2 more deposits and we're good. And we're almost capped out. I would like... It doesn't mean it's not there. I just haven't seen a skill that improves carry capacity. Is that the word I want? Weight capacity. I think weight capacity is a better... I feel like I have, at least for right now, I have plenty of slots. For me, the issue is, okay. So, if you remember, I forgot his name, I apologize. But we used this before as like, oh hey, we can go in here. But because he didn't keep this up to snuff, right? The sandstorms are blasting it apart. I don't think, can I? Yeah. I think you need specific weapons to damage buildings. And I do not have said weapons. I'm worried about the Sardaukar. So we'll try to avoid them. This should get us to the mine complex. So now we get in 3 new schematics available. Perfect. Research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and the Kinjal. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. Yes? We're headed... Hold on, where am I? Oh, sorry, I'm off by 1. I want to go further west. Alright. I thought we made it to the... base of the trading post. Here. This looks like another one that's been blasted apart by the sand. Or will be. He might be up maintaining it though, so. Ooh. I wonder if it's some ooh. If a group of people will get together and try to take out some of the Sardaukar ships.
Reveal yourself.
Nah, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, would it be possible for a guild to take that out and get, like, crash it, strip it, and get a literally a metric ton of hopefully highly valuable resources? Like, the Highliner's untouchable. That's in low Earth orbit, that's space. But that thing flies low enough, so do the other Sardaukar ships. I could see, like if they ever add Fremen as playable. You know, they wouldn't care about taking out the Sardaukar ships. So, like, a Fremen guild of, like, I don't know how many people can be in a guild. I'll say 20 or 30 players. Harassing and bringing down a Sardaukar vessel. So let's go turn this in. So, open contracts. Deliver items. Deliver. Contact issuer. You got the amplifier. Great work. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune, picking clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot sent out to die. Ah well. At least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. Buyers will pay good money for Fremen-made goods. The Fremen may be gone, but you can still find plenty of their equipment in the caves scattered around Haga, basically south. Explore a few caves, collect some of the gear, and I'll cut you in on profits. Contract. We have a ton of those, so back at base. So we don't need to do that anymore. Speaking of, let's head back. Well, first of all, before we go anywhere,
You keep coming back
here to
like
trade.
this. I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger.
Cup of water. Buy. 2. Confirm. Close. Okay. Why? Because we need to learn this, this, and this. So this is select for more detail. Oh, this way? No. How do I select? Standard Great House Assault Rifle for more than 100 years. The Karprov 38 shown due to its simple design and very low maintenance needs. A common personal weapon popular among family members of this great house. Doesn't say which. The Atreides Kinjal is styled after the particular variety that Duke Leto Atreides himself carries. Okay. We did get another skill point. So we are using the blade, so I will learn blade damage. Oh. And I am... Yeah, I've got to save up the next 2 to grab Center of Mass. Oh, it's only minus 10% head damage each time. Okay. But field maintenance and gunsmith, I am clearly set on. Question: does the swordmaster blade damage, long blade damage, and techniques? Definitely want optimized hydration. Definitely want field medicine. Desert condition. Max stamina. Harder to bleed. Yeah. Notice nothing durability for melee weapons. That's short blade damage. So this is all blades. This is specifically knives. Right? Maybe mental calculus, rifle damage, pistol damage, ranged damage. Garment keeper, tailoring, both of those I will need. Yeah, there's nothing suspensory proficiency. Scattergun, weapons, disruptor. There's nothing that reduces or increases blade durability. Right? Huh. Interesting. Anyways. We're gonna head back to base. Zone change. Fine. You. And I will grab... Well, I can always get more. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, We have a ton of copper ore at the base. Or we had. We have a ton of copper ingots at the base. So I'm hesitant to be like, all right, let's go out and farm. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't go far enough. All right. All right. Then we'll do Fremen finds. Huh. There's radio stations out here. That is honestly kind of fascinating. Although, you know, right here it's just a great spot for copper, so we're heading back anyways. Wait, I have 225 in... Oh, shit, that's plenty. Never mind! Way! Before we start crossing, we'll dump this. Grab this. In case we need to boost out of the way of a worm. Do. And I just like to leave that top one. Okay, I'll do two. Top two. At least the top one on the empty side. Because we're so close to the base, I was like, I'll just do the second one. We're about to get more water anyways. And we're home. Hello? Thought I heard someone. Anyways. So, full set of scavenger rags. Use. Let's see. Blade mitigation, armor value. Yeah. But can okay. I could make a drinker. I don't think I need to. Hold on. What I will do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good there. We'll fabricate all the scavenger rags. I don't have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damage per hit and attack speed. Question. This is 5.5 and 139. 7.2 and 1. So it's roughly the same, but significantly more damage. And now that I can make my own... Oh! Which I have acquired somehow. Okay. Journey. Contracts. Scrap metal. Microfabric and EMF generator. We need 3 of each. Okay. So, we will do... Before I go anywhere. Right. In here. Drop. Need to learn that. That all goes in there. Eat. In here is this. No stone. Metal. Nope. Alright, here. Well, actually, ore. That's random. I'm probably gonna have to shred those. For now, we'll do ore and metals. 1. Inventory. Research. Okay. We're good there. We'll drop down. So, been fabricated. 2. Take.
I have crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Offworlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Offworlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
I love how far ahead I accidentally went. Anyways, Imperial testing stations are scattered across Arrakis. A blue location marker indicates that components needed to create vehicles and other technology can be found at these locations. So I didn't do a better mauler. That's a better weapon. 7.6. I kind of want that. I'm not too scared. Alright, so hold on. And here's the question, though. Right, that replaces... the still suit. So we lose our water bonus. But we have to travel to the station no matter what. I don't think... I think I prefer the still suits. Right? So we can stack 24 versus 28. I suppose we could mix and match, right? 18, 8. So like if we do this, I definitely want the still suit. And that's 11. That's 24. And the one I can make is 42. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.